In this video we are going to take a look at this Minolta XD11 35mm film SLR camera. It's equipped with the MD 50mm f2 lens, and this is a later MD lens with the locking minimum aperture, which engages the MD feature on some of the better Minolta cameras. And what we're going to do here is just make some quick demonstrations to demonstrate the function of this camera. So we're going to take the lens off for a moment here and just look at the shutter. Let's step down through the shutter speeds. Here's 1/1000, 1/500, 1/250th, 1/125th, 1/60th, 1/30th, 1/15th, 1/8, 1/4, 1/2, 1 full second, and then there's a X for flash sync, I believe, a bulb setting, and if we look at this, then it stays open as long as I hold down the shutter button. We can see straight through to the pressure plate, and then it closes back up. And then there's an O setting. I believe that on this model is one that will work even if you don't have a battery in the camera, but all the rest require batteries. This is a camera that featured fully manual as well as aperture priority and shutter priority. I think it was the first camera that had all of those. I'm not entirely sure, but I think so. Here is the lens. We're going to look at this a little more carefully. If we turn the aperture ring and we hear nice clicks, we see it on f22 there, and it's stopped way down, and we can see that the blades are very nice and quick. I see no oil on them. They look clean. Focus on this lens, very nice and smooth, typical of all the Minolta lenses that I've seen. And it mounts properly. The camera is in pretty good condition. A little bit of abrasion here and there, but not much. It's actually quite a nice example of this. If we open up the back, we can see the shutter. Looks good. We'll watch the film transport move. Very nice and smooth. If we look over here, a little bit of light seal residue along the door edges. It's a little sticky. Not too bad. At some point the light seals will need to be replaced. I wouldn't think it's real urgent, but if you'd want to, it wouldn't be a bad idea to replace those. It's just a little bit sticky. But for a camera that's over 30 years old, it's very common. This one has the built-in shutter blind right here, which is very handy for when you have this camera on a tripod and you want to block the light from entering the back of the viewfinder to avoid having that affect the light meter settings. So that's a nice feature. This is the later version of the XD11 where the exposure compensation button was moved from here to here. And it is also has the later type of leatherette covering. It is not so prone to shrinking, and it's a much nicer appearance, I think, than the earlier ones. So, along with the camera, oh wait, we should check one more thing. We want to check out the Selftimer, just verify that works. And so here we see that going. Yeah, it's a little bit sticky. Let's run that again. Probably hasn't been used in many years. So this time it looks like it's working just fine. Yep, not one bit of hesitation all the way. And here one more time, just to prove that it's really good. Okay, Selftimer looks to be in good shape, just needed to be exercised a little bit. Comes with a Minolta strap, Minolta logo there, extra battery holder. There are no batteries in it. There are batteries in the camera, and I don't know how old they are. They seem to run it as of now. No guarantees as to how long they will last. Along with this camera, then we also have some paperwork. So here's an XD11 manual, English version, nice condition. And here is a little list of service places. It looks to be the same. Little Minolta, some sort of information. Here is a warranty card dated 12/11/82, serial number 1215467, which I can see right there, 1215467. So this camera was bought in December 1982. And here is also December 11th, 1982, the MD 50mm f2 lens, 1668825. And here we see 1668825. So that has always been with it. And then here's a little booklet about lenses. And what is this? Oh, this is about the 50mm f2. For some reason now this one shows a different serial number over here, but the same body number. So I don't know why that is, but it's clear that from this information that the 50mm f2 lens on this body number has this serial number. So I don't understand that, but it's all dated the same. So that comes with it. And then here is a little brochure on cameras, some more information about the Minolta XD, how the automatic features work, a guide to the Minolta SLR system, just lots of information about lenses and flashes and other accessories, and then a neat little tag all about the XD11 camera. So all of that will come with this camera. One of the best Minolta cameras made.